Hi folks, Livio, Regano with tonight's weather. Contrasting conditions across the state this weekend. In the south it'll just keep getting hotter and drier, in the north it's going to start raining again, and in the middle nothing's going to change at all. Here on the Sunshine Coast it's going to be nice and toasty with tops hitting the 30s. Today's temps were a mixed bag, though generally reaching the high 20s to low 30s, much the same as yesterday, which is not too far from the mid-March average. At the airport, our range was 16 to only 27 degrees, which is fairly cool. The satellite loop, it's all gone quiet around here, nothing on radar either, generally pretty clear. All the showers have contracted to the northern tropics, which is where it's going to start raining on Sunday especially. But around here, we've got at least 2 days of rainless weather before the next southeasterly change comes and brings the showers back. On today's chart now, you can see everything's completely relaxed. We've got a series of very weak highs that have basically split up or streamed towards New Zealand. And in the vicinity of that ridge of high pressure, the winds are generally light now. It's been onshore today, mostly from the northeast, using the anti-clockwise rule, mixed up with the afternoon sea breeze. Very gentle breeze compared to what we've had a few days ago. On tomorrow's chart, you can see the ridge breaks down even further. We've got a high sitting almost right on top of us, so there'll be generally virtually no wind at all. But what wind we do get will again come from the north, so it'll be warmer. Then on the outlook chart, you can see how the next high comes across the bight. It's going to introduce a southeasterly change, but it's not until next week we'll see it. Now, the latest from the Weather Bureau. The boating forecast for Sunshine Coast waters, winds shifting northerly tomorrow, but only very light, with seas less than a metre. Virtually no wind at all on Sunday, as I said, and then a gentle easterly breeze returning from Monday. New moon coming up soon, so tides are getting bigger. Tomorrow it's high in the morning, low in the early afternoon, and a moderate swing in between. Now, the southeast coast district, sunny and rather warm tomorrow. Maroochydore 18 to 30 degrees, Nambour 31 and Gympie 32. Looking ahead for Maroochydore, a cool change next week should bring back a few showers and a nice fresh southeasterly breeze, followed by a few days of typical early autumn weather. Tonight's photo was brought to you by Errol Duboulet. No info on when or where it was taken, but it's a textbook example of a classic cumulonimbus thundercloud with a perfectly flat top spreading under the roof of the atmosphere. Thanks, Errol, and that's it for this week's weather. Hope to see you on Monday. Here's Robbie Sherwell with the Surf Report.
Thanks, Livio. Well, we've had some awesome waves all week long. That cyclone brought plenty of swell. It is abating very quickly, though. Over the weekend, it looks like it is only going to be around that metre mark at the most, and about half to 3/4 metre on Sunday. The good news is the winds are going to be light and variable. We are expecting nor'westers in the mornings early before we do have light sea breezes during the day. We do have a high tide between 7 and 8 a.m. both mornings. A better place we're checking will be those open beaches, a little bit bigger. That swell's going to be sitting anywhere between 9 and 11 second intervals over the next couple of days. Head for those open beaches like Perugia and through to Sunshine. We're checking Urumba. It's also worth having a look at Maroochydore through to Alex and the Kawana stretch. If you're out there thinking about a swim across the coast with those tides, as the tide drops out, very strong little rips. Please stay safe. Only swim between the red and yellow flags. I hope you have a wonderful weekend across the coast beaches. Now it's back to you, Rob.
Going to Robbie, thank you very much, mate. Lovely having your company. Have a great weekend. We'll look forward to seeing you back on Monday. Keep your distance, look after each other, and take care. From the team, see you Monday. Good night.